Bam, we're live. Here I am, all alone. No Caleb. No Hiller. No Souza. No Taylor. Just Sevi. His thoughts about Standy's deceased 32F. Left alone. Oh no, Caleb's here with me. Caleb.
Good morning.
First thought this morning.
It's cold as fuck in here.
I love my kids. I went and rubbed their backs, gave them a kiss, told them I loved them. They don't even move. They're dead asleep. Second thought, Standy's titties. 32F. Gone.
What a glorious masterpiece just removed from this world, right?
Assalam alaikum, my niggas. Especially my nigga Pat. Caleb, do you have heat in your house? Jeez. He lives in a fucking tin can, dude, that they call motorhome.
That's true. I have a space heater at my feet. It's not really doing anything, though.
Today, Wodapalooza. Good luck to Patrick Clark and Brian Friend. Big undertaking today. They got a lot going on. I wish them luck. I wish Bill Grundler and Chase Ingram luck. Everyone over there who's doing that. It's a great job. It's a new era. This is those guys could use, everyone over there could use all the support they can get. It's a big undertaking to do a live stream. A lot of shit can go wrong. It's stressful.
Yeah, they got a lot of locations to cover too, right?
I'm not sure how. That's a good question. I'm not sure how that works at Wodapalooza. But the guy who's the staple in the field, Charlie Doobie, is like world class at it. I mean, he's amazing. And I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm guessing he just got priced out. He's got all the good gear, and as the economy slumps and things are all twisted up, people are looking for cheaper and cheaper ways to stream, and people are slipping in with smaller setups, lesser equipment, and it's a big challenge.
Yeah, I see their first issue is getting the exposure right on the gauntlet.
Oh, so are Chase and Bill up right now? Are they doing a preview show?
I don't know. I haven't found the preview show, but the gauntlet is being live streamed right now.
Mr. Dragons, hi. As a hater, you are always welcome here, but you're not allowed to talk about boobs. That's only the misogynistic regulars are allowed to talk about boobs. I'm sorry. Stay in your lane, buddy. You're here just to hate. Thank you. Heidi. No one ever talks about the fact that Heidi lives in everyone's head rent-free, which I don't think is a bad thing. I've started to think that that's a compliment.
I think so too.
For everyone. It's a compliment for the people who live rent-free. It's a compliment for the people who,
It's just nice to have her on my mind every once in a while,
What an angel.
Just to think about her, how wonderful she is.
Caleb was loving on you, Heidi, saying how cool you are and how funny you are the other day off the air.
This is true.
You are funny as shit.
They so the live stream, they have the gauntlet live streaming, but they haven't started the day one elite stream yet. So
what is the gauntlet? What is that? Is that are those real CrossFit athletes?
No, just affiliate members that want to do something while they're there, I think.
Mr. Dragon, dude, I'm always here. I just don't suck you off like everyone. Oh, that sucks.
You don't have to suck him off just to.
Hope we can schedule a blowjob sometime. Adler and Flores out. We'll be calling Brian Spence soon to find out all the details about that, what we know about both of them pulling out. Bethany did release a video last night. She said it was a video. She wants to learn how to, she wants to keep practicing talking to the camera. And one of the things she released at the 1 minute mark, maybe we can pull that up. 1 minute mark. Sure. And we'll talk about her leaving. We'll also pull up the workout. Caleb and I will give you our picks. Make sure you go over to the Heat One app. The Heat One app, and make sure you got your picks. If you picked Adler or Bethany to win event 1, or you had them as something that's called a flex pick, make sure you make that adjustment. This is let's listen to Bethany Flores talk about her not doing the event. It looks like she's at home, so it looks like maybe she didn't even go to Florida.
Yeah, good point. I didn't even think. I thought she was at a coffee shop.
Can we get a tutorial on Heat One? No. Go ahead.
If you go back to last night's show, we did one.
Yeah, there you go.
I've chosen to sadly not do Wodapalooza or even go out there. And that wasn't just a decision that I made overnight. It was a decision that I sat with for a really long time and just weighed out my pros and cons about, I don't know, just trying to be a little bit more proactive with making sure that I'm staying kind to myself.
Huh?
I think this year is
Yeah, go ahead.
going
Rewind
to
that
be
10
a lot
seconds.
busy. I don't know, just trying to be a little bit more proactive with making sure that I'm staying kind to myself. I think this year is going to be a lot busier. It's going to take a lot more intentionality. It's going to take a lot more just being thoughtful about what I'm actually saying yes to and no to. And that's something that I've been really working on the last couple of years. But I think
okay. All I can think about is that lady who's saying no to doggy style when she's on all four. That show's never going to leave. That show's going to take at least a month to wear
to forget about.
Yeah, that show kind of traumatized me yesterday because I thought that everyone would agree with me, and I felt like it was like 50% of the people didn't agree with me, including you.
Oh, it was more than 50%.
Oh, stop.
You have to be kind to yourself, Sevon.
I guarantee you, Mr. Dragon here loves to see a girl on all four. Loves to see a girl on all four with huge draping titties bouncing around. Dragon, you got my back on that?
I don't know.
Jenny, they're being kind to themselves, and but they also want more opportunities to compete.
Damn.
I'm so sick of narcissistic, self-absorbed people. Well, then this show's not for you.
Well, yeah.
I will ask Adrian if he prefers. It's not that I prefer big tits. I don't know if that's what you're suggesting. Okay, let's keep going a little bit more with Miss Flores.
Stopped in my track right now before the whole season has begun with my back.
Okay.
It's just allowing me
never mind. It goes into a whole abstract back thing. Okay.
My back is it's never always, sometimes there's just like, it's just really, sometimes hard.
Look at Mr. Dragon and I agree.
All right.
Another strong correlate that a strong piece of evidence that I'm a black guy, because black guys like all tits. That should be a song. That should be a book, a children's book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, black guys like all tits.
You gotta come up with a better title than that.
Yeah, look at We Are Dudes. I think white guys are 20% woman.
What?
I don't know.
I don't make the rules.
How good was that?
What does that even mean, dude?
I don't know, but I'm just going with it. Oh, this sucks, but I think Pat's right. Just retire. Back injuries almost never fully heal. Just do OnlyFans. I'll sign up.
Man, she's been doing this for as long as ever. Like, she's been having this problem. So what's the point? Like, just go do bodybuilding or something again.
That's not true, Sevi. I don't like all tits. Listen, then we'll pull your black card. It's as easy as that.
Wow. It's going to be like that, huh?
Man, I'm going to die on this hill. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. You guys are like you guys just need to be smacked around a little bit. You're like a pinball machine and one of the balls is like stuck somewhere. It just needs to be banged on until it falls out and you're like, oh yeah.
You gotta tilt it.
Yeah. I got a story. I can't tell you the whole story, but I walked into the erotic exotic ball as a kid. Erotic exotic ball is used to be called the Hooker's Ball in San Francisco. I've told this story before. I haven't told it in a long time.
Erotic exotic ball.
Yeah, it's in Halloween, and the origins of it are the prostitutes in San Francisco used to do this ball every year, where they would throw a huge Halloween party and they would raise money and give it to orphans, and then it changed from the Hooker's Ball to the erotic exotic ball, and I think I was 20. I don't think I was even old enough to drink. And I walked into the erotic exotic ball with a bunch of friends. I was super drunk. That's the place. You know the story I told you about when I peed in that trash can, and before I was done peeing, there were 20 dudes all fucking hip to hip peeing in it. And I came back a few minutes later and it was a huge trash can filled to the top with pee. With urine.
Yes.
What was that ball? But when I walked in there, the first thing I did is I saw these huge set of tits and I just went over and stuck my face in them.
As one does with the erotic exotic ball.
And I don't want to tell too much what happened after that. I haven't ever shared that story, but basically one of my friends had to come over and like pull me away and be like, "Hey, that's a dude." Oh man. So I've got a little tranny experience. Little. I mean, I have more than that. I have more tranny stories than that, but I think I maybe I even said so what?
Really?
I don't know.
You were probably that. You were probably that blitzed. You were like, "Fuck it, dude." I always see those videos of like Marines in Vietnam or Japan or whatever, and they meet up with some lady. Like they're at a bar. And there's some lady boy there that like obviously very much looks like a woman.
Yeah, and there's some sweet pieces of a tranny ass in Thailand.
It's crazy,
incredible. I know, it's crazy.
And then the bartender who doesn't speak English will like put in Google Translate on his phone, "That's a dude," and then show it to his friend, and then his friend will just pan over to the screen and then go to his friend, and his friend's just like nuzzled up in her neck, kind of thing. And you're like, "Oh god, dude, you're gonna have a rude awakening."
As Sevi does when he meets you in person at the games. Yeah. Just run right over to see him. I put my face on tits. Listen, I'm trying to heal from my previous injury. I have trauma. I did have trauma from that.
I mean, it's impossible not to with SEMA, honestly.
I had a little bit of trauma from that. We had a friend over recently to the house who has huge tits, and she hung out for like 3 days. And every time I hugged her, I squeezed her so tight. I told my wife I was going to do it.
She's like, "Yeah, I don't blame you. I will too."
Yeah. You know, she wore these big, thick sweaters.
I hate when they do that.
I didn't. It was fun. And I just kept rubbing the sweater. And I'm like, this is a really nice sweater. Now look at my wife.
We're gonna bone later.
Oh, my tits are so big. I don't even know whose tits I'm feeling when I hug someone. I'm like, are those my tits or her tits? All right. Let's pull up the workout. Enough of this nonsense. This is a serious show.
Where do I even?
What's this mean? What does this mean? Over the nipple?
Did you rub the sweater over the nipple?
No. Just the back. I'm not a pervert.
Is this considered? No, this isn't it. Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm okay with ass being higher on the food chain than tits. I'm fine with that. I grab my wife's ass every day. Big ol' handful. Event 1's coming up. Everyone's picking on the Heat 1 app. Everyone is picking James Sprague. It has a shitload of step ups in it. And he won that at the games. Is that why? And he's the fittest man in the world. And you have to really be honest. James has been looking absolutely savage on IG and in the no reps competitions.
Oh yeah, he looks really good. I mean, and then he came on to Kill Taylor and just smoked him.
Yeah, by a minute, right?
By a significant margin. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Like handedly, and then didn't even look like he was tired when he was done.
Yeah. Nope, I don't touch the fart box at all. No tonguing in the fart box. I don't look at the fart box. I don't nothing. Think about the fart box. I can send you a link. I think I have it up somewhere. Let me see. Oh, I can't even pull it up. Look at Caleb. Use your Starlink. Beat you. Got it.
Yeah, you got it.
2 rounds for time. Round 1's with a vest. Round 2's without a vest. God, this is complicated. And when they say vested, what do you think that's 20 pounds?
Yeah, I think usually it's like 14 and 20. Like 14 for the ladies and 20 for the dudes. Unless they just went 20 across the board.
50 cals on the bike. I think like world record speeds for that are sub a minute, right? Sub even 40 seconds. Didn't someone do 38 seconds?
Yeah, I think with the Rogue, when the Rogue puts on that 50 cal challenge or whatever, it's usually sub 30 or something.
So these guys
I
are
imagine 45 seconds.
really it's sub 30, the world record for that.
I think so. It's something insane. It's just some massive like strongman guy, I think, or a wrestler. I couldn't remember which one.
So they'll get on the bike, they'll crush it. We need like JR or someone here who knows what the fuck they're doing, figuring this out. But let's say a minute there, right?
Did you send a link out?
2 minutes. Oh no, I didn't send a link. But no one. It's so weird. I remember when I being invited on my show was like this shit. Now it's like I'm busy.
Here, I'll send the link out.
I got it. Oh, perfect. Oh, I guess on the live stream you can hear them. It's kind of like a behind the scenes live stream right now. You can hear people talking and shit. That's
Well,
kind of cool.
Yeah. It's probably on the gauntlet.
I like that stuff. I hope we can hear Brian yelling at people. Okay. 50 cal. Where's my screen? Or shit, I lost my screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. So 50 cals on the assault bike. Throw some times out there that you think we're gonna get. You think it's more like 2 minutes since it's a workout, or you think it's still some really crazy fast times?
I think under 2 minutes. How about that? Maybe like 90 seconds for 50 cals.
90 seconds, and then 1,000-meter run. What's that? 1,000 meters is 1,600 meters is a mile, so a half-mile run. So we'll say 5 minutes for that, or 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes,
4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes, a little more than a half mile, and then 150 box step up jump overs. Those are like
jump overs.
Those are 2 seconds apiece.
Probably maybe a little more. I would say 3 or 4 seconds apiece.
Okay, let's say 3.
Okay.
So 300 plus 150, 450 seconds divided by, so that's 7 minutes of that. Is that what 450 seconds is? About 7 minutes and 30 seconds. So we'll say 7 minutes of that. So now we're at 8. Okay, and then the second cows will go to 2 minutes or 3 minutes even.
Well, it's without a vest. This one. I don't think it'll matter too much for biking, but
what do you think? 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so we'll go to 2 minutes, and then the run. Should we stick with 4 minutes again?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, and then the step ups will add a minute. We'll go to 8 minutes because they won't have the vest. Okay. So that's a total of let me see, 15 minutes plus 8 minutes is 23 minutes, 24 and a half minutes plus 2 minutes is 26 and a half minutes with a time cap of 35 minutes. Oh, great question. Is the run in the sand? That's a great question.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Brian and Patrick Clark will be doing their first foray into live streaming an event. They have a big challenge ahead of them. This is going to be tough. And I heard it's very wet there. I was looking at some footage that Paper Street Coffee was showing yesterday, and it looks like it's very wet there. Speaking of which, Paper Street Coffee is there at the event, and if you're there, make sure you go by Gabe's booth and say hi. The lines are going to be very long because it's cold there, and everyone's going to want a cup of coffee. Yay. Okay, so who's going to win that on the men's side? I'll tell you who we have in the John Young, JR. Who's the other person? Tyler Watt? No, Bryson Del Monte. They said the best athletes there are Pat Vellner, Jeff Adler, Ricky Garrard, Austin Hatfield, Yona Koski, and James Sprague. I picked Ricky Garrard for that, but I think a lot of people also think, oh, and Jeff Adler's gone.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of people think, but Austin Hatfield did great at the step ups too. Didn't he take second?
Yeah, I did, but that was just step ups, and there's
Right.
only, I mean, there's a pretty substantial run in there with the vest. Yeah, I don't know. I think James Sprague would probably do pretty well.
I'm assuming that Brian will be. Someone said, "What will Brian be doing?" I'm assuming Brian will be running around, making sure everything's working, while Chase and Bill do the commentating. Is Adler out for team as well? Good question.
Well,
let's ask Spin all of that. But Adler and Flores are definitely out for individual, and Flores is out for. She's not even there. And then down below, Enola Kai will be there. Travis Mayer. Travis Mayer's great on the on the run and the bike also, right? Luke Parker is there. He should do great on the run and the bike.
Yeah.
Long workout. Guimau Harris. Probably this won't be his. Not known for his efforts in the long. Yeah, good money's on James Sprague. I'm still going to go with Ricky Garrard. Who do you got?
I think James. I'm going with James.
Okay. And on the female side, the top athletes are Laura Horvath, Ariel Lowen, Alexis Raptis, Brooke Wells. Brooke Wells does not ride a bike so good. She looks funny as fuck on a bike. She looks like it kind of exposes her lack of athleticism. You ever gone bike riding with someone and they think it's just like pushing down and it's just a quad workout?
Yeah.
They don't realize that it goes around in a circle. They're just push down, push down, push down. Yeah, that's how she looks when she's on a bike.
Yeah. I don't think she'll do super well in this.
Yeah, I don't think she is either. Emily Rolfe, Lucy Campbell, Danny Spiegel, Erica Fuliano, Kringle. You know who might do well on the run and the step ups is Chloe. Abigail don't. Yeah. Yep. Abigail Domit. It's a grinder. Lydia Fish will be there. It's a grinder. You know, some people say she's small and the bike could give her some trouble, but she can grind.
Yeah, I think she would do pretty well. I don't think she'll win it. But Emily Rolfe, I think I've got her down. I think that she would do really well on this one.
Okay, Caleb's got Emily Rolfe. And I'm going to go with Raptis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on the Raptis train this weekend.
You're just going to pick her across the board.
You know, maybe.
She is pretty stud.
Yeah, I've seen glimmers, not this last year, but the year before. I just saw glimmers of, world-class CrossFitter.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I started thinking, holy shit, maybe she'll be, maybe she'll win the games one year. Barbell spin, what about Pinheiro?
Yeah, she'd probably top 5 for sure.
I think the run, I think that she's built like a statue. I think the run's going to give her some problem. I think Pinheiro's body takes on a lot, requires a lot of oxygen to go.
Oh, you think so?
A lot.
It's not a lot of oxygen down there in Miami. It's just a lot of water.
I don't know if I love her rack. I don't know.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I know. Because I like, they need to be gushy. Titties need to be gushy, and those things to me look like rocks. Like if you feel them, like they feel like D balls, slam balls.
Yeah, it's a slam ball on a pec.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm open, but I'm not. You know what I seriously? You ever seen a D ball when it gets left outside? And it turns hard and it never gets it's never soft again. It just turns into a rock. Like there'll be you know what I mean? Like at HQ, we had 40 D balls and someone left them all outside and they all just turned into
paperweights.
Stones, Atlas stones. They turn into Atlas stones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just picture her boobs being more like Atlas stones than
mounted
water. Yeah, there is like when I throw water balloons, I like them to be full all the way with water. I hate the ones that have air in them.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need any tautness in my tits.
No tautness.
Is that a word? Tautness. I don't want my tits to be taut.
There you go. Okay. I don't think
Yeah.
tautness is a word.
I like boobs are like shoes. They need to be broken in.
Oh, wow. Tautness is a word. The quality of
what's it-
being tight or completely stretched. TAUTNESS.
Yeah, I don't want I don't want tautness. I like boobs after like the third child.
What?
Like a woman who's had 3 children.
Oh,
They've been expanded and contracted and expanded. That's the ones I like.
yeah, yeah. It's like the ones after a woman's had twins. They're just like absurd.
Yeah. Although cutting board fell. Although although it was pretty crazy when my wife was pregnant. They got
Really?
so crazy big and taut. Oh my God. Pregnant boobs are crazy. They don't even look real. They look like fake boobs. Yeah, maybe Miss Eggert should write the children's book with lyrics like that. Swinging to and fro.
To and fro. That's good. Good term.
All right. So we have our picks in. Can we take a peek at their live stream? See what's going on over there?
Yeah.
What will happen is they'll do the event, and then we'll have 25 minutes to go over. We'll come back live, and we'll give you our picks for the Ocean Drive drag race. Oh, cool! They got commercials.
No, that was my ads.
Okay, so there's the gauntlet. Oh, it is a little blown out.
Yeah. Every camera is like that.
God, it's lush. Have they been going between cameras?
Yeah. Swapped around a little bit. They have a long range shot.
This is the community event.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Boz pull out or what? No, Boz will be here. He's coming on at 6:50. He's just coming on for a quick second. I want to ask Boz about this community event thing.
It's a lot of sand. There's a lot of sand.
And let me give Brian Spin a call and let's find out what happened to Adler here. Brian Spin. Do you even know his real last name?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't even know him.
Yeah.
I don't think
I've ever I don't even know him. Hey, Mr. Spin. Hello?
Hello.
Caleb doesn't even know you.
He doesn't.
No.
Okay.
Hey, Bethany Flores pulling out. It sounded like she knew she was going to pull out. She had that video ready last night. And I'm guessing it wasn't a last minute decision. Have you got any updates on that? She's not team either. She said she's not even in Florida.
No, she's out in California, has not ever left. I kind of expected it. She had mentioned, I think a few weeks ago, that she is dealing with some back issues. So first red flag, just given an off-season competition, that she would not make the trip out. And so I didn't even put her in my top 10 of Heat 1, and I was correct.
Oh, well done. And Adler, we're hearing Adler has pulled out of individual. Is he still going team?
He's still on the team roster. Everything that I had heard leading up to his official withdrawal was that he was only going to withdraw out of individual.
And do we have a reason?
I've heard like 3 different reasons. Not sure which one's accurate. First one is Caroline put a story up a few days ago, and it showed like a humidifier of him watching hockey, and there's a humidifier in the room. So possibly he was getting over some sickness and just didn't want to go individual. John Young is saying that he's scared of Austin Hatfield.
Oh, okay.
and he decided not to compete.
Okay.
The third one, it doesn't sound as accurate, but you never know. I heard that he's kind of mad that Caroline did not invite him to your birthday party. She used two other people were given the +2.
And the +2. So that was like maybe just like emotionally that hit him in the emotions and the feels.
Yeah, I think so.
And he's like,
so I mean, I'm not ruling it out. I mean, I think it's greater than 0% chance, but it's probably the least likely.
It's interesting. There's this virus going around. It's called like the norovirus or something. People are shitting and puking. It's like a 24-hour virus. Oh, here we go. Hold on a second. Is that in Miami? Hold on a second. Go ahead and play that, Caleb. Let's hear the audio on that.
How's the weather right now? It's raining.
Okay, so they're there. Caroline and him are there. They said it's raining. Caleb's going through their stories on their Instagram. Caroline's got a picture of her and Charles Mayer. Adler with Vellner in the sign-up room. It looks like a registration room. All right. Okay, so they're there. I think sickness is probably a good call, and that will give them a couple extra days to heal up. But it is $75,000.
Yeah, I mean the workouts did line up well for him. I mean, but I think with him out, though, I do think it could be very interesting between Austin Hatfield, Ricky Garrard, and Pat Vellner.
All right. All right. Any other news? Any other updates on what's going on there? Yeah, yesterday it was definitely raining there. I watched a story that Gabe at Paper Street Coffee put up, and you could see the rain in the video. Any other stories there coming out of there?
I mean, no. I mean, I think it's going to be a little chilly out most of the weekend. I think Saturday is probably the best outlook with some more sun, but I think overcast, 50s, 60s, not exactly what you'd expect out of Miami Beach, but it's still better than most of the country that's freezing right now.
And are you guys doing a spin cast, a simulcast while they're streaming? Will you and John and Tyler be doing a casting?
No, Tyler had some stuff come up and just not able to pull it off this weekend.
Okay, so not at all.
So no, but I'll be on the review shows.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I could use you for that, and because no one signed up all week, and and I'm assuming will we still be able to go to Barbell Spin Instagram and .com for all the latest news? Will you be updating both those accounts?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, without doing the spin cast, a lot more time to keep updated on some of that stuff via Instagram and the website.
Okay, and I know this is a personal question, but where are you going right now? Why aren't you in front of a TV getting ready to watch the stream?
I had to drop the boys off to their tutorial this morning. So.
Oh, life goes on.
Drop them off, head back home, and we'll turn it back on.
Are you pretty excited about the 30,000? How many kids do you have?
Got 2.
Are you excited about the $20,000 in deductions you're going to get? Did you see that? $10,000 per child Trump's going to give to homeschoolers.
I have not seen that yet, but I that sounds great.
Yeah, $10,000 per kid, and yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I'll be using that for sure.
Awesome. All right, brother. Thank you, and hope to see you later on today on the Sevon podcast.
Absolutely, we'll be there.
Okay, ciao.
All right, see you.
All right, so there's that update. The event one does kick off in 26 minutes. What did you say the gauntlet was again, Caleb? That's for the community?
Yeah, it's just anybody that wants to work out while they watch the event or during the event while they're in town. It's just, I think you usually just sign up for a time and you can just show up and do the workout. They'll just like 3, 2, 1, go, everybody all at once. And they have like 10 lanes and they just kind of just push people through it. Usually it's like an hour long where they'll do, looks like I'm looking at it right now. Looks like they have 5 workouts and I think you get a time cap every 10 minutes or something like that. And it just equals out to an hour.
And
think
that's
Hiller
what
did it.
yeah, I was gonna say, okay, that's what Hiller did one year.
Yep, Hiller did that. I used to cover it just as like medical coverage, and it was like it looked like it sucked pretty bad.
And is there a prize for that?
I think so. Maybe like a Rogue gift card or something. It's really just more for fun, but I think they do keep track.
Okay. I'm going to queue up behind the scenes episode 2, so when Adrian comes, I can show him the part where he kicked me out. Let me see if I can. Okay, I got it.
Barbell Spin says, hopefully the prize is exclusive swag. Yeah, I saw some World Fitness Project stuff floating around, so maybe they'll give some to the gauntlet to pass out.
All right. Let's call Andrew and see. I believe he's there. He'll be hosting the No Reps event, which will have Dallin Pepper and Jason Hopper. Oh, yeah, we could send Gabe a link also. That's
What's up? This is Andrew Hiller. If you do not text me, I will not be calling you back. If you cannot text me, you're probably not real or you don't actually want to talk to me. Bye.
You're probably not real. Okay. But I am real.
How many phone calls does this guy get? All of them are not real.
I don't want anyone leaving me a message. I never check for
I
messages.
hate when they do that.
Yeah, don't leave me a message.
Just send me a text.
Yeah.
Just send me a
standy douche.
Douche canoe.
Oh. Even more brutal. I'm about to copy that voicemail.
I didn't realize it, but I had my phone set up to like an Australian Siri voice.
Mm-hmm.
And so like somebody heard my voicemail recording and then it turns to their voicemail and it's just them laughing for like 10 seconds. And then they're like, sorry, I didn't realize that I didn't notice or whatever. I thought that it was hilarious that you had an Australian voicemail.
You can have an automated voicemail. You can have Siri make one for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
even
what
know
it is normally, unless you make it yourself.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
If you talk to Siri on your, is it still Australian? If you talk to Siri on your phone right now, does she talk back in Australian?
Yeah, I think so.
Ask her how old she is or something.
Siri, how old are you?
Well, I first appeared in 2011, and I get updates all the time, so I suppose you could say I'm confused.
Yeah.
Wow. God, I love getting DMs. I got from people in Australia. I got a DM yesterday from someone in Australia, and they're like, "Hey, dude, you don't even know how fucked it is here. It's so bad. I hope the Trump effect comes here." I was like,
"Really?
Thank you." Yeah. For some reason, that makes me so happy. Oh, did you see the text we just got?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Okay, can we pull that up and watch that? I'd do it. I have no idea how. Male Siri sus. I agree. I didn't want to call Caleb out on that, but a male Siri is.
Why is that sus?
It's just gay, dude.
Okay, all right, that's enough of that. This is why I don't tell you guys anything. This is why I don't tell you guys anything. You guys just fucking think it's weird.
Let your guard down for a second. Okay, here we go. This is from who knows who. Okay, here we go. It does look wet, right?
Yeah, it does.
And that sand does look packed pretty hard.
Yeah, it does.
Judges meeting?
Yeah. It's a lot of judges.
All right.
I thought this chick's hair was pink for a second, but then I realized it's this retarded filter that they used.
It's the lib filter. Turn
it's
everyone
whatever that is. Huh. Yeah, it looks wet and cold and not that fun.
Men shouldn't take driving directions from women. Well, there you go. She got your back.
That's actually, there's only one woman I'll take driving directions from, and it's my wife. We were driving with a 15-passenger van in the middle of Orlando with all of my family and her family, and I wouldn't let anybody else navigate but my wife.
Sevon, what's the mystery holdup with the behind the scenes release? Dave not approved something in episodes? No, it's not like that. And there isn't a holdup. We're still working out. We're putting a big fat QR code in the beginning for people to sign up for the open. But I'm not comfortable saying exactly what's going on yet. But it's nothing bad. Mr. Bozman.
Oh, boys, you guys are starting early.
Yeah, Wodapalooza is happening today, so we wanted to be off the
yeah.
air by 7 a.m. so we could like look at it and
Yeah, right on.
and check it out. It's gonna be an interesting
Cool.
show. We Adler. Why did Adler pull out?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know.
Hey, I'm giving you some easy questions in the beginning. Just simple, one answer.
It's a question. I have no idea.
Yeah. Hey, I love your hat. Is that the pit? Like, is in John Hackelman's The Pit?
No, it's not that old school. Although, man, shout out Hackelman. That's a dude I haven't seen in a long time. No, this is a pit with the teen competition. So the pit was Brock Yost's brainchild that they ran out at their ranch in Michigan. And then this year it was in Kalamazoo, and yeah, it'll be joined up with the Legends competition for 25.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Actually, we got Ty Jenkins coming on the show. Although I think he's graduated from the kids division, but man, what a savage, what a gentleman. His parents must be so proud.
I agree. Yeah. Just yeah, it's cool to see like that whole cadre of athletes, man. It's such a fun competition to go out and just see what those kids can do, and yeah, like just to see the way they carry themselves and the confidence, and it's a cool thing. Can you guys hear me like I'm talking through a microphone, or is it through my?
No, it's through your microphone. It's good.
Okay, cool.
Adrian, is it true?
Try to be semi-pro for you, Sevon.
Thank you. Is it true that the adaptive division will have a transgender division this year? That's the rumors we're hearing.
Oh, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I want to talk about the Community Cup.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Community Cup. Can I do the Community Cup? Am I good? Everyone can do the. Why is it so confusing for people? When in my brain, I just put it to. I just think that the Community Cup is. For me, there's the open, there's the middle stuff, and there's the games. And you can do the middle stuff if you want and get your ranking in the middle stuff and move on to the games, or you can not. It's like pretty it's like pretty simple. And I've never been able to do the middle stuff because I've never qualified for it. But this year I can do the middle stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely one easy way to conceptualize it. But like to go back to your question, why are people confused about it? I think it's because we just haven't been talking about it enough. Frankly, it's new. We haven't talked about it much. And so it's going to take time for people to kind of adopt it. And so, yeah, that's on us. But I think you nailed it in the sense that, yes, there's open games and then some stuff in the middle. And traditionally, that's been kind of reserved for people that have to qualify into it in a really, kind of cutthroat fashion. 10% for the quarterfinals in years past, 25% for last year. And really, we looked at that and we said, hey, man, it looks like there's a lot of people that want to compete. And, in my opinion, I think the real utility of competition has nothing to do with the top of the heap. I mean, that's cool. It's great to be able to claim the fittest person on earth. It's great to see what these athletes are capable of at that like extreme margin. Awesome. That's a really cool thing. But for the average person that doesn't have to care about that kind of stuff, competition in its healthiest expression can be the thing that keeps you consistent. And so that should be an important aspect if you're competitive minded. Like I'll take myself as an example. I'm 41 now. I'm honestly like, and I don't say this to be self-disparaging, but like I'm in the worst shape that I've been in a long time. I do okay, but like I haven't been that disciplined lately. I haven't been training that much. But dude, I'm gonna. I have
been.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been going hard.
So you're on my list.
Most serious I've ever. This is the most serious I've ever taken the open in my life.
Okay, so you and Dave, I'm taking both of you guys down. That'll be my goal in the open. And like if I'm feeling really froggy, I might take a shot at Rory, but he's fit these days. So, but the point is that for me, using myself as an example and somebody who's just like the average CrossFitter at this point, knowing that there's something on the horizon that's kind of midterm, that is like getting my ass in gear. I'm like, okay, I got to like get a little bit more disciplined. I got to show up. I got to do these sessions. And that I think can be extended to the average member, where if they have something 4 or 5 months out and they know they have some weaknesses to do, I'm definitely not fat, dude. You got the wrong
No,
guy.
me.
Like,
He's talking about me. He's talking about me.
No,
I
I'm-
said I'm training harder than I've ever trained. He says, and you're still fat.
I'm chronically skinny, man. That's the. Oh, I
What
got
do you
the other
weigh,
problem
Adrian? What do you weigh?
right now. 160.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. And how tall are you?
How what? Tall?
How tall are you? Yeah.
Like 5'9", I guess.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like I'm carrying, I'm probably 165 and I'm like 5'5" if I'm lucky.
Yeah, dude. I'm like chronically underweight. That's like when I stop working out, I lose weight. You know, like it's a. People are always like, yeah, great fucking problem to have, Boz. You know what I mean? But anyway, enough about me. The point is that, hey, man, you can do the open, have fun with the open like everybody always does. You get 3 months, and then you can train up and have something on the horizon that hopefully keeps you in the gym, keeps you consistent, keeps you like with your eye on the prize a little bit. And then you can try to take it to your peers. In this case, Dave and Sevon coming for you guys.
Hey, let me ask you this. So after we do the open, we'll be broken into 10 divisions in the Community Cup.
5.
Is that right? Oh, 5 divisions. Okay.
5.
0 to 20, 20 to 4. Okay. Will the workouts be different in those divisions?
They'll be different in the sense that, like, if you're looking at the top tier, the pro tier, like those guys might have heavier loads and some of the movements might be a little beyond what you're going to see in the rookie division. But the base workouts are going to be the same. So in effect, it'll be like, you know, you go to a class and it's kind of the old school way where before there was talk about like scaling and this sort of thing, it was scaling by another name. It was just, okay, hey, you know, Sevon, you show up to the class, you're using 95. Rory shows up to the class, you're using 115. And Nicole Carroll shows up and she's using 135. You know what I mean? And it wasn't necessarily this like hard line between RX and scaled. It was just, hey, that's the workout that is right for you at your ability level. So there it is. And you're gonna knock it out. So that's the approach we're taking with the Community Cup.
Will any of the divisions be the same? Like could 20 through 40 be the same as 40 for 60, or they'll all have slight tweaks? Because I'm wondering, like,
there's definitely going to be, there'll be some potential for overlap. You know, to be perfectly honest, we haven't finalized the workouts yet. And so as we get closer to that, there might be some divisions that it makes perfect sense where it's like, hey, you know what, these 2 or 3 divisions are going to do the same thing. And then it maybe get stepped up a little bit for the advanced or pro tiers, or vice versa.
I like that, because then let's say if I'm in the 0 to 20, or if I'm in the 20 to 40, then there's still a chance I could look at my score and be like, wow, I beat someone who's in the 60 to 80.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Okay.
And that's something that we've heard also is like, you know, people are like, oh man, this aspirational thing for a quarterfinals, like it really was a big deal to make it into that top tier. So, hey, you can still have that, but now everybody can have that. They can look at that table in the rule book and they can say, okay, you know, like I did the open last year, I finished in the 47th percentile, whatever that is. And they can say, all right, this year I'm really going to try to bump up into that next bracket and see where I can place myself for the Community Cup. So everybody kind of gets that opportunity. If you're a hard charger, it's kind of interesting the way the percentages work out, and that like, hey, being in the top tier like really matters to you. Well, guess what? It's top 12% make it into that pro category. So that's still something that you guys, you know, that are really heavy hitters that want to do that, you still have that opportunity to see if you can, you know, tier up. You guys talking shit behind my back? Was that?
Everyone's always talking shit. Any prize money in this thing?
No, not for the Community Cup. We might do like other prizes, but like again, this is not really. It's not for like the money on the leaderboard type of thing. This is back to the roots. Hey, competition can serve a lot of really good things. It can really bolster your community spirit in the affiliate. It can really be something that keeps people in the gym and consistent. And you know, again, I think that's like the most healthy outlet for competition.
If anyone wants to register for the open, the QR code is right above Caleb's head. You can go ahead and just point your phone at that, grab that, and it'll take you to the open. When I haven't signed up yet for the open. When I sign up for the open, can I automatically sign up for the Community Cup simultaneously?
No, I wish, but we don't have that this season. We'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to do something like that in the future, but not this year.
Yeah, that would be, I mean,
but,
obviously, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say one really important thing though, is like, if you are interested in like, hey, I want to do both, you got to do the open. You got to submit 3 scores. So you can't join in for the open and then just kind of mail it in. Like a 0 does not count as posting a score. So make sure that if you do want to do these competitions, you show up, you got to at least enter a score during the open to get filtered in for the Community Cup.
Okay. Oh, now I know what you meant by "Are you talking shit?" No, I lowered my mics because I was asking my wife for another cup of coffee. No, not
Got it.
talking shit. Hey, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, but for people like me who like, I just hate, like, if it's not on Amazon, I don't want it. But that would be awesome if I could sign up for both at the same time, right? You just go there,
Yeah.
you click,
Oh,
and you
dude,
click.
I agree.
You get the T-shirt, you sign up for the community cup. You know, you donate, $5 to whatever the scholarship. You get to check a bunch of fucking. I mean, I used to work there. I know there's all the dreams, but it is cool that you have T-shirts. That's something that I feel like we never pulled off when I was there.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Obviously, they big push for that, so that is cool. Yeah, but that bundling with the community cup, yeah, hopefully that's something we can do in the future. But I kind of like this idea. It's been kicked around. It's like a season pass kind of thing where you pay once and then whatever competitions we hold throughout the year, like you're just eligible for all of them. I think that'd be really cool in the future.
Adrian, I know I've tried to ambush you once. I have to try to ambush you again.
Okay.
Okay. So
Ooh, with a wow, you're pulling up a screen too. Okay.
This is at the behind the scenes last year.
Oh boy, we're going back in time.
And I was watching
Not just
this.
an ambush, it's a time traveling ambush.
I consider you a very good friend.
Okay.
Someone I could call and text at any time I want.
It's quite the entrance.
And I feel like every year
We'll see how
I feel like every year at the
abused that
games
friendship is
you
in
have
this.
to have a talk to me, like to kick me out of somewhere. And this year you kicked me out of this section. Do you remember this when I was out here filming and you kicked me out?
I don't remember it like that at all. And I don't remember having to have a talk with you this year. Maybe it's because the circumstances were so
I was on the floor here.
yeah.
And I had a chaperone. I already had a chaperone.
Wait,
was
was I worried you're gonna get hit with a hammer?
No, I honestly don't think you were worried about my safety. It was just prior to this interview right here. And there were athletes on the floor and there were camera people on the floor, but you said, Sevon, you came over to me. You're like, you're going to have to go behind the fence. And I was like, why is my dear friend Adrian flexing on me? No one else is saying anything to me. The woke photographers are still on the floor. And I'm going to be at the games this year. And I want to be in harmony with you. I don't want you to have to like boss me around. I think I've earned my cred to be able to be places.
Yeah, I don't remember it being. I don't look like I'm bossing you around right there, and I don't recall.
That's a really good point. There, you're not. There we're bonding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember being bossy. I apologize genuinely if that was the case.
Do you even like me, Adrian?
Damn, dude. Of course.
Are we even friends?
I was sick all last week. You pushed my slot earlier. I still jumped on. Of course, I still like you.
All right.
Dang, he got you there.
Do you know? So you don't. How close are you to having all the community workouts?
Oh, we're getting there. I mean, like there's a lot of irons in the fire, Sevon, but we're getting close.
It's a lot of workouts. There's the
community cup.
No, I just mean in general. There's a lot of workouts. There's a lot that has to be done, and obviously we still have a shitload of time.
Yeah, but that evaporates pretty quickly. Like as soon as we start getting into ramp up mode, man, you click your fingers and it's May. So we definitely got to keep pushing those things. But yeah, it's funny, people always think that developing these stages of the season are just, hey, you just write some workouts down and then you just do them. And sometimes I see other event organizers kind of take that approach to their programming, unfortunately. And it's like, no, man, you got to give it time. You have to sit with it. You got to filter it through a bunch of different things. You got to talk to your scoring people. You got to talk to your, people that are in affiliates. You got to make sure that all of the different filters make sense. And that the workouts are still good once they've been filtered through all that stuff. And some of that takes time. You can't rush it, in my opinion.
Sevon is actually a 15-year-old girl. Fair enough. What about the dates for the Community Cup? So I finished the Open. June.
Yep. So it's going to be, let me just make sure I get it right here. June 9th through 15th. So you've got about 3 months after the Open. So Open will end on the 17th of March. And then you'll have just about 3 months to train up and see what you can do in the Community Cup. Community Cup will run for that entire week. It'll be 3 workouts and you can do them in any order, submit them anytime throughout that week. So pretty easy to implement. We're going to release everything about a week ahead of time. And again, the goal there is to make it like flexible. We want the structure to be flexible enough that if you're the type of affiliate that's like, hey, we want to throw a big party, we want to do as much as we can with this, great, you have that opportunity. If you're an affiliate where you're like, I don't care about this at all, but maybe some of my members just want to do it, fine, they can show up and do it like on the weekend if they want. You don't have to do anything. You just have to keep the door open for them. So we want that kind of flexibility for people to engage. We'll have a bunch of class plans, and we'll program them through like the CAP platform and stuff like that. So again, it'll be 3 workouts in 7 days. So it should be easy enough if an affiliate just wants to program 3 out of their workouts that week as the Community Cup workouts, and everybody can just jump in and do them. So lots of ways to make it easy to implement. That's the goal anyway.
And the workout starts June 9th to the 15th. I'm assuming you could sign up. Sign up as soon as the open's over. Signups will open up, and you can sign up until the last minute. You guys have always been great about signing up at any time. This year, Dave's talked about how he feels very confident you guys have cracked the code on the in affiliate. It's funny, people keep calling them virtual semifinals, but they're really not. Yeah. They're in affiliate.
I prefer the term online.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not even really online. The truth is that you have to do them at an affiliate.
Yeah,
and I, to me, that's just a small venue. Let me ask you this. So he says he hasn't. You guys haven't said why, but he feels very confident you guys have cracked the code, that there won't be any issues with judging this year. How do you feel about that? And will that also be implemented, whatever this new strategy you guys have in the Community Cup?
Let's kind of work in reverse order. No.
Okay.
Again, the Community Cup is going to be more like an open field where, we're not, I don't think anybody has the illusion that we're able to have the transparency down to like the 300,000th person, right? And that's not really the point anyway.
Right.
And same thing with the Community Cup. Like, we're not interested in like the super high level of review. We expect that people are going to have integrity, and they're going to do what they're supposed to be doing in their affiliates, and that it's a fun competition where people are trusted to play the game. So are there going to be some bad actors in that? Probably. Does that mean that the whole
just talk shit about them on the internet? That's why.
Exactly. And like, hey man, like I said this before. I think I said this on Chase's podcast. I was like, dude, what a joyless individual that takes something like that and is like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to like cheat for clout during the Community Cup. Like, dude, who? What are you doing, man?
But I won.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, did you really win in that case? So no, not a ton of review for the Community Cup in that sense. For the semifinals, that's a very different animal, because again, there's such a tight qualification window. We're really trying to make that like ramped up. So a couple things we're doing. Number one, you got to be more prepared in the affiliate. So there's going to be a requirement to have a head judge on site that basically oversees like a competition in the live venue. You'll have a floor judge that's responsible for taking you through the workouts. So a little bit more beefed up there. The requirements for both of those people is heightened. And then on top of that, you're going to have to submit all of your workouts via video. There's no possibility of submitting a score without a video attached to it. And then there's going to be a public period of review. So everybody gets to take a look at that. And really the goal there, I think in the past, a lot of times people are always like, oh, we're just not transparent with our process, etc. We try to be as transparent as we can. It's not always that possible. But what happens is that the perception is that we single people out, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. And
those people are idiots. Those are flat earthers. Flat earthers.
But I'm just saying that attitude is out there.
That is just retarded.
So what we're doing this year is like, okay, that's fine. Everybody submits video at that level. If you made it that far, like you are expected to have this higher standard. Everybody submits their videos, and then the public can guide us and say, oh man, at the end of this review period where everybody's been able to see everything, they're all pointing at Caleb, and they're like, hey man, 100 people have been like, Caleb, thumbs down. Well, that's a pretty clear indicator to us that we need to do some review on Caleb's work. So
that was originally a Glassman idea back in like when he first invented the Open. He said, let's just put it on. Everyone has to go straight to YouTube, and then the one with the most thumbs down will cruise over and police.
Yeah, and we've actually had that system as part of the Open for a long time. well, I think a lot of people don't know about it. We don't really talk about it that much, but it is possible. And so it's kind of cool. Like if you take the judges course this year, you are somebody that can then weigh in on these videos at the semifinals. So if that's something that's interesting to you, or you want to help us out, please do take your judges course. It's just the regular seasonal course. And then once the semifinals roll around, you'll be able to take a look at all those videos and give us a vote, whether you think that they're good to go, or they need review, or there's something else wrong with the video. You'll be able to weigh in.
And Shia dance, obviously, we all know the international symbol of no rep. There it is, the bat. Heidi Kroom comments on Adrian Bozman.
That will not be an option, but we do have something I think that will take care of that category. So yeah.
Heidi Kroom, Adrian must be a man of God, honest, kind, and faithful. There you go. Look at that. Adrian,
that's a nice thing to say.
I want to say this to you, a little more controversy your way. I think hands down, I don't think there's anyone who would dispute this, that the CrossFit Games has the best media in the space, build up around the event. It has the best judging, hands down. It has the best prize purse. It has the best crowd. It has the best programming. It always has the best venue. And yet, I don't feel like we ever get the love for it, because people have started to take for granted what has been built and what athletes can leverage. And it's kind of my new thing I kind of thought of yesterday. People need to I see people promoting High Rocks, and I don't have a problem with High Rocks, but it's the exact opposite. It has shitty media, shitty prize money, shitty judging, and it's a tired old workout. And that's okay. I'm not poo-pooing High Rocks. It is what it is. It's still in its infancy, but I'd like to see athletes love on CrossFit. It's theirs. It's your baby. It's your house you go into and leverage so that you can get sponsorship. You can show off your hard work. I mean, it is just there to be leveraged. Why not just love on it, promote it, and leverage it?
It's a great question. I mean, I think you have to ask those individuals that you think are not doing that. I mean, I agree. I don't agree with maybe some of the strong language you have for the High Rocks crew, but yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that it is unfortunate that I don't know, man, maybe it's too broad of a stroke to paint with, but I do think we kind of live in this cultural moment where it's very easy to throw stones, and it's very like in vogue to just like shit on things. And it's easy, it's cheap, it's not easy to build something year over year. And it's not to say that like, of course we're not perfect, and of course we can always be looking to improve. And man, the core team that's been around now 10 15 20 years in some cases, like that is what we always want to be doing. And yeah, so it can be hard to hear some people that have built a platform to just turn around and throw stones when it becomes convenient. That is a little disappointing. But
here we go. Well, what about doing the workouts scaled in the open? Can you still do the Community Cup?
Yeah, that's the best part, is that if you think about it, everybody in the open is eligible for the Community Cup. Think about it like one big bucket, right? And you got the fine grain of sand on the top. Those are like the professionals, and then you have kind of your like middle of the pack kind of topsoil in the middle, and then you get your big rocks at the bottom. But everybody's still in that same bucket, and then they just get filtered out into those kind of textures, so to speak, kind of a weird abstract example. And then they'll compete against others in that same texture in the Community Cup. So yeah, if you're doing scaled or foundations in the open, you'll still get an overall level out of that based on the rest of the people doing the open, and you'll get sorted accordingly in the Community Cup. So yes, you're totally eligible. It's for everybody that wants to, everybody that thinks that, hey, competition can be fun, can be a driver of good things, can be a driver of consistency. Yeah, that's for you. Awesome.
Hey, dude, I look forward to having you back on as we get further into the game season.
Yeah, right on. You guys have fun with the Wodapalooza coverage, and enjoy that second cup of coffee.
Thanks, buddy.
See you, Adrian.
Third cup of coffee. You know what I did today? I shouldn't say this with Gabe on. Gabe, what's up, dude? I think you're muted.
There's a baby.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hi to Bella.
Hi. Oh, hey, Sevon.
Hi, what's up, Bella? How you doing?
How are you?
You look dry.
I'm trying. Thank you.
Good. All right. I normally don't say that to women.
I like your honesty.
There's a baby right here.
Oh, sorry.
In front of the children, Sevon.
Sorry.
It's really cool. It's actually really, really cool.
What's
Thank you for
cool? The
representing.
venue's cool. Everything's cool. You're having fun.
Yeah, I got here pretty early. It was raining for the first 3 hours of it, but after about 8 o'clock, it's it's really really nice. It's clearing up right now. You can kind of see that it's clearing up over there, but it's a little windy. It's a little windy, but it's getting really really good. It's really cool, super super different.
Are they behind schedule?
I have no clue. You know, with us being coffee and us being here like the first people that open, we're focused on our coffee thing. But as far as behind schedule, I'm not quite certain.
Okay. Hey, can you show me? Can you point your camera around and we take a look at what you see?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I am slow.
You could just turn it around. We don't. You just turn it around and give us a. Yeah, awesome.
All right, cool. So I'm going to show you. Basically, this is where it starts. Over there is where the main arena is, and I can kind of get as close as I can to there.
Can you rotate your phone horizontal? Nice.
Yeah, boy.
So I'll show you the main arena. It's actually.
Hey, watch your
huge.
step on those hard surfaces. It's going to be slippery. I know you got a baby.
Actually.
God, I
they're
sound like an
not.
old man.
No, I appreciate it, but they're not. They're super like grippy. It's perfect. It's not wet. Like all the wetness that was in the morning is almost pretty much gone.
All right.
So you have that. You got the waves out there, which looks pretty dope.
Oh my
And then you
goodness,
have-
they're right on the beach. I didn't realize that.
As I keep walking, I think I should be able to head out there and show you. But it's a really interesting setup. But it's really cool. Where? Let's find out.
On that bar?
No, it's not. No, it's not Spade.
Oh, okay.
Some
Hey,
other
is
stuff.
that Hey, is there only one venue this year? There's one floor.
No, there's multiple floors. I can walk real quick and you'll see all of them. Yeah.
Do
So
the
that's the first
elites
one?
all perform on one floor over and over?
I think it goes back and forth because the one behind me that I just showed you seems to be the main floor.
Okay.
And no one's competed there yet.
Oh, it looks like
There's
they're
another
off.
coffee
It looks
company
like
that opened up an hour ago.
it looks like I see people running.
Haley, do you wanna say hi
Wow,
to
they
someone
got a
real
nice
quick?
they got a
You wanna say
nice
hi to
drone
Debbie real quick?
shot.
Sure. Hey.
Hey girl, what's up, Haley? Congrats on the new podcast.
He's on live.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Congrats on the podcast.
What?
I'll turn it around.
I'm on the podcast?
Yeah. You cool
No,
with
I
that?
said congrats on the podcast. Did I see you're starting a podcast?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Congratulations.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, good luck.
I know. Oh, this is live.
Yeah, you're not competing this week, just having fun.
I'm doing team.
And what are you?
I
Are you
think
sitting in a
Amy
photo
would be
booth?
too much. Yeah, I'm trying to do something, but I'm just chilling.
All right. Well, nice
Great
to see
show.
your face. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're
Drink
good.
lots of Paper Street.
I'm
You're a
okay.
good dude, Gabe.
Yeah, if I see anyone, I'll put them on. Let me change this again. Hold on, I'm
Man,
old,
they
I'm
got
old,
they
I'm
got
old. I
a
gotta
great. Brian's got a great drone shot. They got a great drone shot.
That runs on the sand. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, they have drones flying out like everywhere, which is really really cool. Let's
We
not
can
worry
see
about those people.
on the stream. We can see their entire the entire venue. That's pretty impressive.
It's so here's where volunteers do and just people do workouts every few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where most of the vendors are, and then all the bigger vendors are on the other side. There's a bunch more food vendors than there ever has been.
Whoa.
It's so much bigger. The footprint is huge. If it wasn't for the rain, which is not going to rain the rest of the week, it would be 1,000% better. For me as a vendor, it's amazing. They've done so much for me already.
It's Thursday, so you know people are working today. It'll only get more crowded.
So let me show you another place. This
The
is where
boys
they
have
do their
entered back
gauntlet,
into
I
the
think.
stadium. By the way, finishing up round one. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to see them? There's people running over here.
Oh, and they've started their. This is a 2-round workout.
It's gonna get
And
a little loud.
Gerard and Sprague
wanna
are
mute
in
me?
first place. Oh, that's my favorite song.
1. Lane 4. 225 pounds.
Wow, Sprague and Gerard and that's Krieg. That's Krieg.
Hey, what's up,
Krieg.
man?
Telling you, Max Krieg's the real deal, people.
1 point.
Max Krieg is on the boxes. Hey, that's a low box. They're moving. They're moving.
20 inches.
Let me try to get you there.
They are moving.
Let me try to get you there as soon as possible.
Oh, and it looks like Ricky. Yeah, this is great coverage. They're doing a great job. Vellner's on the box. Jonakowski. Travis Mayer.
Where are you
Man, Luke. I see Luca on the box. Luke Parker just got to the boxes. It looks like I don't know how heavy those vests are, but they're 5'11" vests.
Sorry.
You got the whole family there, Gabe?
Yeah, pretty much. My wife and her mom came.
Oh, that's
and then
cool.
I got like 6 people from my team.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I get to just walk around.
How many cups of coffee have you had this morning?
I'm on my first.
Got George Sterner down here near me at the 36.
God, this is a really nice. This is a really nice layout they have. They got a clock. They got the workout easy. They got the time cap. This is a really nice layout they have.
I'll be honest with you. I like the layout for this year. Let's see how it goes when it gets more packed. But all in all, I do think it's a win.
These guys are so packed in there doing the step ups. It's pretty cool too. I'm sure they're bumping into each other a little bit.
Yeah.
Saxon Panchek and Ricky have the same pace. Yona's also on the same pace.
I'm gonna try to get you guys closer.
Nola Kai, Moritz Feibig, Luka Jukic. It looks like no one has come off the boxes yet, but clearly Ricky and Sprague were there first. I wonder if it's in Ricky's head. This is where Ricky got injured at the games last year, stepping down from the box. This box is definitely lower. This box definitely looks lower. What was it, 2-step last year?
Yeah,
Up
these
one
are
side.
20-inch steps, though. These are tiny.
And the stream is down.
20 seconds in.
Oh, shit, it is.
Event number 1 for these
That's
athletes.
okay. That
Get
happens.
their sea legs under them.
It seems like it's just one box. Like the boxes are pretty much fairly touching each other. There's a little bit of space in between them.
All right, Gabe. We'll be checking in with you. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you. Love you guys. Bye.
Hey, Gabe.
Ciao.
Killer, bye.
Gabe, Paper Street Coffee. All right.
Wow.
Head on over to the Loudon live stream. I would stay on and watch with you guys, but we got to be on all day. And if we're not going to talk about boobs periodically, I can't just.
I can't be engaged enough for that.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, exactly. I want to let's hear Bill and Chase just for a second. Let's hear how they're doing. Boys, Bill and Chase.
Oh my god.
Oh,
and what it is, Bill.
Oh,
is
they got a problem.
that technique that she's using.
Oh, Nelly.
That's bad.
Oh, Nelly. Yeah, they got to fix that. They got the problem with the mix. I hope Brandstedter's watching.
You're not jumping, so the exertion isn't there. You're also not stepping, so the stamina is going to be back. It's a shot thing.
It really is, but he's using his length because of his height and the advantage. Outside length, he stepped up.
Oi.
Oh man.
Oi. I really like listening to Bill and Chase, but you can't do that.
Nope. So
Haley, when you're done cooking my steak and dancing for me, will you turn on the TV so I can watch Loud and Live? Yeah. Finish up my steak, do a dance, and turn the TV on, please. On. Loud and Live, the Wodapalooza event. Don't talk back to me when I'm on the air. Fuck is going on here?
Anarchy.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky's
Ty.
off.
I don't think Ty Jenkins is competing. Is he competing?
I don't think so. I don't think we talked about him yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't see his name, unless he's in the Lord. Okay, James Sprague solo. Wow, James
Ricky's
is
right
yeah. All right, so they got a little audio issue. We got Ricky and James, and both great runners. James disrobes finally.
Nice.
I like the boxes close like that. I like a little. I like that. The PFAA probably wouldn't like it because a bump could lead to an injury, but I like it. You like them close together like that?
I think it looks really cool. I'm sure they
Yeah.
hate it, but I think it looks sick.
And so what if there's a little bump and grind? Sprague is way ahead. Seriously?
Yeah,
you don't
he
know
is.
that. How do you know?
I called it. I fucking called it.
No,
I
you don't
called
know
it.
shit.
Expert analyst. Me.
All right, guys. We will see you at 8:20 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll give you our picks for the second event. Hopefully, we'll have some others on besides Caleb and I. Thank you to Adrian, Gabe, Brian Spin, Tabor Street Coffee, CA Peptides, BIRTHFIT, Atuthian. Make sure you sign up for the Open. Vindicate. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Caleb. Love you guys. Bye-bye.